Welcome to Myths Through Time. Before we dive deep into the legendary story of Hercules, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you will never miss an episode. And share this video with your friends and family, as well as fellow people who are interested in mythology worldwide. Be sure to check out our other videos on more mythology and history. The history of Hercules. A hero for the ages, Hercules, or Heracles as he was known in Greek mythology, is undoubtedly one of the most famous and celebrated heroes in the mythological world. His tale has endured for centuries, transcending cultures and becoming a symbol of strength, resilience, and the ultimate hero's journey. Hercules' story is rich with gods, monsters, battles, and feats that test the very limits of human endurance and courage. From his miraculous birth to his heroic 12 labors, Hercules stands as a figure of mythology whose legacy endures. 1. The birth of Hercules, a son of Zeus. The tale of Hercules begins long before his birth, in a world filled with gods, mortals, and ancient prophecies. As a son of Zeus, the king of the Olympian gods, and Alcmene, a mortal princess, Hercules' life was destined to be extraordinary, yet fraught with challenges and divine interventions. This legendary birth, however, was not without controversy, as it was plagued by Hera's jealousy and Zeus's cunning strategies. Zeus's deceptive union and the wrath of Hercules, known for his many affairs, was not content with mere mortal women. Alcmene, the wife of Amphitryon, was a beauty of exceptional grace, and Zeus set his sights on her. Using his godly powers, Zeus took the form of Alcmene's husband, Amphitryon, and lay with her. The deception led to the conception of a son, Hercules, who would later be known for his incredible strength and deeds. However, Zeus's actions had not gone unnoticed. Hera, his long-suffering wife, was enraged by his unfaithfulness. In an attempt to undermine her husband's intentions and prevent Hercules from fulfilling his potential, Hera waged a bitter campaign against the newborn child. She swore vengeance on him, setting in motion a series of trials and challenges that would shape his destiny. Hercules' birth, marked by divine interference, thus set the stage for a lifetime of conflict between the gods, mortals, and the hero himself. Hera's jealousy and Hercules' fate even before his birth, Hera's interference was felt. The gods had foretold that the child born from the Perseus bloodline would be destined for greatness. Alcmene unknowingly had conceived the prophesied hero, yet Hera's rage would not allow Hercules to claim his birthright unchallenged. In an act of spite, Hera caused Alcmene's labor to drag on for an extended period. In the meantime, she ensured that Alcmene's cousin Eurystheus was born first. This act of divine manipulation was enough to subvert the prophecy, ensuring that Hercules would never claim his rightful place as king. Instead, Eurystheus would rule Mycenae, and Hercules would be forced into the role of a wandering hero, his fate shaped by the trials he was made to endure. 2. The prophecy and fate of Hercules. The birth of Hercules wasn't just the result of divine mischief, it was the fulfillment of a deeply rooted prophecy that would shape the future of both gods and mortals. This prophecy foretold that a son of Perseus' bloodline would become the greatest hero to ever walk the earth. Hercules was that child born to Alcmene, and his extraordinary lineage was recognized even before his birth. The prophecy of the Oracle of Delphi long before Hercules' birth. The Oracle of Delphi, one of the most revered prophetic voices in Greek mythology, spoke of a child born to the Perseus family who would eclipse all others in greatness. Despite the divine struggles surrounding his conception, the prophecy was undeniably clear. Hercules would be a hero like no other. However, the gods, particularly Hera, sought to thwart this fate from the start. Hera's manipulation in delaying Alcmene's labor ensured that Eurystheus, a weaker and less capable cousin, would ascend the throne of Mycenae instead. The prophecy seemed to be a source of unease for the gods, as it promised that Hercules would be the one to bring about great change, whether for good or ill. 3. The serpent attack. The first sign of Hercules' strength even as an infant, Hercules displayed a strength that would rival that of the gods themselves. His first act of heroism came when Hera, determined to end his life before he could become a threat, sent 2 serpents to kill him in his cradle. This act of divine vengeance, meant to eliminate him before he could fulfill his destiny, proved to be another critical turning point in the myth of Hercules. The infamous serpented battle. As the serpents slithered into the room, intent on killing the child, they met their match in Hercules. At just a few months old, the infant Hercules grabbed the snakes by their necks and crushed them with the raw strength of a demigod. The power he exhibited in those early moments made it clear to his parents, as well as the gods, that he was no ordinary child. This event marked the first of many challenges that Hercules would face, divine or otherwise. From that moment on, Hercules was recognized as the son of Zeus, a hero of incredible power and might, destined for greatness. His ability to defeat enemies many times his size and strength foreshadowed the incredible feats he would accomplish throughout his life. 4. Zeus's secret plan, the milk of Hera and the birth of the Milky Way in. His quest to ensure that Hercules would live up to his divine potential, Zeus devised an extraordinary plan to imbue his son with the strength of the gods. As a young child, Hercules was brought to Hera, the queen of the gods, while she slept. Hoping to secretly grant him her divine milk, Zeus sought to make Hercules immortal by drinking from the goddess's breast. The birth of the Milky Way. When Hera awoke and discovered the intrusion, she pushed the infant away in anger. As she did so, her divine milk spilled across the heavens, creating the Milky Way. This celestial event not only ensured that Hercules would carry the divine blessing of the gods, but also left an eternal mark on the night sky. The Milky Way, named after the milk of Hera, became a symbol of Hercules' connection to the divine. Though it wasn't the gift of immortality that Zeus had intended, it still represented the eternal bond between Hercules and his divine origins. The Milky Way remains to this day as one of the most enduring symbols of Greek mythology, a constant reminder of the demigod's legacy in the cosmos. 5. The early years. Training under the greatest masters. As Hercules matured, he began to display the fruits of his divine heritage. Trained by some of the greatest mentors in Greek mythology, he became not only a physically powerful hero, but also a wise and well-rounded individual. His education covered a vast array of subjects, from warfare and battle strategies to philosophy and the art of leadership. Mentors and teachers, Amphitryon, his earthly father, taught him the practical skills of battle and warfare, including how to ride horses and command chariots. Chiron, the wise centaur, became Hercules' most respected teacher, imparting to him the wisdom of the ancient world, covering subjects ranging from healing to the ethics of war. Autolycus, the trickster god and master of deception, instructed Hercules in the art of stealth and outwitting opponents. Eurytus, the master archer, trained Hercules in the art of archery, refining his skills with the bow and teaching him patience. Under these masters, Hercules honed both his physical and mental prowess, preparing for the monumental challenges that lay ahead. Hera's unyielding revenge, trials and tribulations. Hera's wrath continued to haunt Hercules throughout his life, ensuring that his path to greatness was anything but straightforward. Despite his many virtues, Hercules was constantly plagued by Hera's vengeance. She sought to break him, to force him into situations where he would fail and fall from grace. The 12 labors, a trial of strength, courage, and endurance. Hera's greatest act of vengeance came in the form of the 12 labors of Hercules. Each labor was designed to test Hercules in ways that no mortal had ever been tested before. These included the Nemean lion. Hercules was tasked with slaying a monstrous lion with an invulnerable hide. The Lernaean hydra. He faced the multi-headed hydra whose heads regenerated when cut off. The Augean stables. Hercules was forced to clean the stables of King Augeas, which had never been cleaned and housed thousands of cattle. These tasks, though seemingly impossible, showcased Hercules' extraordinary strength, ingenuity, and determination. His ability to overcome insurmountable odds marked him as a hero whose legend would last for millennia. 7. Hercules' legacy, a hero for the ages. The myth of Hercules transcended time, shaping the very notion of what it meant to be a hero. His triumphs, struggles, and ability to overcome divine opposition made him the archetype of strength and endurance. The hero's journey. Though he was born a demigod, Hercules' journey was one of constant self-discovery. He was a hero whose fate was tied to the will of the gods, yet he never allowed divine intervention to define him. His courage, determination, and moral compass guided him through unimaginable trials, setting him apart as the ultimate hero in Greek mythology, a symbol of perseverance. Hercules represents the human condition. Despite the odds, no matter how fierce the trials or insurmountable the obstacles, he pressed forward with relentless courage. His legacy lives on not just in mythological tales, but also as a source of inspiration for those who seek to rise above their own challenges. Call to action. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey through the myth of Hercules. If you enjoyed this exploration into one of Greece's most legendary heroes, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Myths Through Time, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Share this video with your friends and family so they too can learn about the timeless legends that continue to shape our world today. As we delve deeper into the realms of mythology, we encourage you to check out our other videos on legendary figures like Zeus, Perseus, and Achilles, and explore the wonders of Greek and Roman mythology through the lens of myths through time. Join us as we journey through the past, uncovering the timeless myths that have shaped our understanding of the world. This expanded description now gives a fuller and richer portrayal of Hercules, delving into not just his heroic feats, but also his deep connection to the gods, his early life, and the broader mythological context. Let me know if you'd like to adjust or add anything further.